Hi everyone, we are Team Wednesday, and today we'll be sharing with you our business model for our app, Well-Rounded Wolverines. Mental health struggles amongst college students has become a nationwide crisis, and the University of Michigan is no exception. Currently, when U of M students search for campus-provided resources, they are faced with an overload of data, contacts, and even more external links, as seen in this video. Our plan as Well-Rounded Wolverines is to eliminate this struggle and include resources that are not found on these websites. Our display would demonstrate the value of filtering and therefore constraining information to be more personalized and convenient to busy Michigan students. A prime example of optimal user experience design is the MBus app, which was fully created by a Michigan student as an alternative to the university's Magic Bus app, which many say is slow and faulty. We plan to replicate this through the lens of our mission, which is to provide value to U of M students who want to better their well-being through a seamless, organized, and non-stress provoking app.
Out of the TAM of 19.4 million college students, we're focusing on the SAM of approximately 42,000 U of M students. Our SOM is the portion of the student body that is interested in improving their overall wellness, including the students who are already dedicated to their wellness journey and desire a more streamlined health organization tool, as well as the students who want to improve their health but have not yet begun to do so because of the current overwhelming process of finding wellness opportunities that fit their needs. We cannot find an estimate on how many students fit into that second category, so our app can help to reach and quantify them, which is valuable data for the university. In order to reach the students of U of M and acquire them as users, we plan to focus on the use of social media. TikTok's algorithm in particular is useful because it tracks users' geographic location and interests, thus allowing UMich-related content to frequently pop up on their For You page, and for us to reach students that don't yet know about us. We will also utilize the Michigan Network through emails, advertise at common places on campus such as UHS and the Michigan buses, and recommend our app on search engines. We will optimize our marketing strategy by asking users how they heard about the app and their profiles.
The next step that we have here is the breakdown of our cost drivers. So when looking at our income statement, because a lot of information about the specific grants or the specific funds that we might get isn't super readily available, we thought it would be really effective to work backwards. So our two main cost drivers are going to be the app development and the app design, because the main thing that's going to differentiate our app is the actual design elements. We thought it would be really effective to have two UX and UI designers who we would probably have on for 6 months, which might equal around $75,000, and then one full stack developer to handle all of the other coding aspects for 6 months, which would be around $45,000. That brings us at around $120,000. So we think that to look for grants or a few different grants totaling maybe $150,000 to $200,000 would really put us in a good starting position to cover a lot of the other operating fees and app fees and research and development costs. When it comes to actually making money, we have a few different options here. So the university has a ton of different available funding and different grant opportunities that we would really have to be proactive about looking for, whether that comes through the Center for Academic Innovation, through some of their initiatives that are seen here, or some of STAMP's different things that we could apply for. Using those type of things to kind of get the ball rolling with some funding is, I think, pretty viable. And then also offering up to the university that once we start collecting data that we could sell it anonymized back to them to kind of improve their programs and things that we'd be actually putting on the app. And then on a broader scale, once we kind of prove concept, get some kind of the development going, the state of Michigan is now positioned the biggest education budget in state history, where they really are focusing on mental health and school safety, and really improving those things. And if we can prove concept and develop the app, I think that that's really viable for expansion in the future and bringing to other universities, is fitting into those initiatives that the state now has.
So some of the key resources and activities that we're going to need are in these four main categories. The biggest one being the outsourced resources that our team can't do alone. This is going to have to do with the coding and programming of our app. We're going to need a UX and UI designer up front, and then we're going to need a full stack developer on the team afterwards to fix any bugs that may come up. And we're also planning on doing a segment of advertising through social media blocks like Twitter or TikTok and things like that. Some of our in-source resources include the organization of all of the mental and physical health opportunities on campus by our team. And we're also going to do an initial campaign for advertising that operates sort of like clubs with flyering. We're also going to pursue, obviously, the partnership with the University of Michigan and their applicable departments, but beyond that, also mental and physical health organizations that are local to Ann Arbor and maybe expanding after that. And some of the other key activities include data collection, which is a potential another revenue stream for us, as well as those bug fixes, especially right after we launch the app. And another thing that's important to note is that we want to keep our relationship with the university very strong with this app. That's essential to our success. So thank you for listening to our presentation.